Check 1 2. Hi. Hey Maya. Hi Maya, how you doing? Look who's here. Sonny Jim. He's my buddy. Hey, so I thought I would do some quick drum practice videos for you today. Just some stuff we've been working on to keep your hands working really good. That's a big part of it when you play drums, is your hands and your limbs and your posture actually. So I'm got here with my drum pad. I have it on a snare drum stand, which makes it kind of cool. It's kind of high up. A couple things. When I play with my pad, I don't want to have my sticks too high or too low. I don't want to be hitting the rims, the side. It might come out really loud because I have a couple of microphones up here. I always want my sticks to be pretty level when I play. And the first thing I'm going to do is just do a review quickly of kind of how to control a drumstick. And hopefully you're getting all this. I'm using 2 cameras today, so you might see me do some of that there. I don't even know if that's going to work. But a couple things. One is just the grip. It's really simple. The best way to do it is to take your second knuckle right there. You see where it bends at the joint? Hopefully you can see that, where it bends at the joint. And you wrap it and you take your thumb on the stick right there with the kind of your side of your thumb. And you want to move up toward the fulcrum. The fulcrum means the middle of the stick, kind of like the balancing point of this drumstick. I play a little bit behind it, but probably right in there, somewhere like that. The key is to be able to test your grip. So I'm just going to try to take the drumstick from myself. Even with 2 hands, I can test my grips. If I can pull on the drumstick really hard, that means I have a really good grip between my thumb and my knuckle. And what I want to do is always manage that grip right there. It's like probably the fundamentally most important part of playing drums is right there. If we manage that grip well in both hands, we will tend to play more even. So I kind of want to feel my right stick and then see if I can make my left stick feel just like it, even with the amount of strength or pressure that I apply. And so sometimes your left hand, in this case I'm right-handed, your left hand's a little bit not as strong, not as developed. So you just try to make them feel even. You don't want to overpress or underpress, but just nice even in your hands. The best way to do it is just to feel the sticks in your hands. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hold the stick like this, and we're going to do something called the drop and catch, which is basically I'm going to drop the stick one time and then pick it up. And all I'm doing, I'm not releasing the stick. I'm not letting it go. I could release it, and then it would just do this. And I might be able to hold it between that grip as well, really lightly. But what I want to do now is just one bounce and catch. One bounce and catch. And try that in the other hand. But remember, notice, if you can see, I'm not releasing that grip when I bounce it and catch it. I release everything else, and then I very quickly grab it with my hand. You can see it better in my left hand, I think. So, and notice also I'm not using my arms. I'm only really using my wrist. And you could throw it really hard if you want and catch it, or you could throw it really lightly and catch it. You see that? Okay, so that's kind of the first thing. The second thing is we're going to do kind of what we call a diddle, which is basically 2 bounces and a catch. So it's going to be like this and pick it up. So the first bounce I kind of throw the stick down, the second one's light, and I'm going to do this. And I want to practice that until I can or until you can, I should say, you want to practice it until you can do it very consistently. And then you can begin to start to try to throw the stick a little harder. And of course, if we keep that pressure right here, the stick is going to bounce really fast. It's going to hit what a diddle, which is diddle, very fast. You hear it? You can see it. So if I wanted to practice, like, let's say my double stroke roll, which would be something like this, I would practice it by going a bunch of times on one hand. You hear it? Just double in slow motion. And then I start to kind of throw it harder. And then eventually, I'm just kind of walking down the street, and you can practice these really lightly or really hard. And I suggest trying to play them kind of hard, because it helps to build your grips. Oh, don't forget, you got to sit up straight when you do this. I was slouching. Oh no. So there we go. And that's how we play a double stroke roll. But remember, practicing it, you start like this. Very light, and then we throw a little harder. Okay, double stroke roll covered, I hope. Any questions, hit me. Now we're going to learn, now that we know how to do our diddles, we're going to learn that 5-stroke roll. And we've been practicing it, I think, a little bit, kind of doing it this way. That was right, right, left, left, right. And then we flip it. Left, left, right, right, left. And then we flip it. Kind of got off the pad a little bit. Now I'm going to try and kind of throw those diddles like this. But really fast. So it's good, again, the reason why we want to practice those diddles is so we can do it really fast. And notice how my other stick is just waiting to go. It comes right behind it. Ah. So how to practice this is you kind of just do it really slow. And then left hand. Now right. Diddle, diddle, hit. Are you bored yet? And you just try to get it going as fast as you can. Just get it going as fast as you can. That's the idea. Another thing I like to try to do is, well, we're going to learn 2 more things today. Another thing I would love for you to be practicing, just every time you sit down at a pad, is what we call a single stroke 7. And it's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, with the last hit being kind of what we call an accent, a little bit harder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You hear it? So the idea is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That wasn't the best one on the end there. Whoopsies. You know, I don't always practice those every day lately, because I'm doing so many other things with teaching piano, which I'm going to send you a piano lesson also. So, but they're very important. It's kind of like almost like riding your bicycle. You want to be able to stop when you want to, and then start when you want to with a lot of speed. But notice how I'm able to control that stop right on the, stopping on a dime. It's really important in drums to kind of have that ability to create a lot of speed really quickly. The next thing I wanted to run over is something called the paradiddle pyramid. Now, I learned this when I was about your age, and I love teaching it. And it's also fun to play. It's really easy. It's basically a single paradiddle, which is right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. And then a double paradiddle, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. Then a triple paradiddle, I bet you can guess what that is. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. What we do is we double everything. So it's kind of 2 single paradiddles, 2 doubles, 2 triples. And then the last thing is we're going to do something called a paradiddle diddle. And of any one of these are all great to practice. This one's really fun because if you do it right, you can get on the outside of let's say a cymbal, or I'll hit this rubber pad or something. And you can kind of it turns into a very hip kind of what we call swing thing. So I think I might have clammed that. Yeah. You hear it? Ta 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 ta. That's been such a while. There it is. I'm hitting it harder so you'll get to hear that. And that's a good thing to practice. That's just like the little, what we call kind of a swing pattern. Cha 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 cha. So. And now I'm doing what's called ghosting in my left hand. I'm playing it much lighter, just barely on the drum. So. And so how to do that, the paradiddle diddle, the paradiddle diddle it's called, is right, left, right, left, left. So here's the paradiddle pyramid. I'm going to call the whole thing out loud slowly. So if I jumble it, you just have to know that sometimes I jumble it. Here we go. It's right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now double, right, left, right, left, right, left, left. Again, right, left, right, left, right. Now triple, right, left. Again, right, left. Now double. Do, did, do, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle. Now what you would do, if you really wanted to get super hip, everything that I just did, you practice it again, only you start with your left hand, your opposite hand. So that's still 2 sets of single paradiddles, double paradiddles, triples, and then paradiddle diddle, but it's all being played by the opposite hand, okay? And to kind of, if you practice this a little bit, it gets kind of fun. It's just, that's just kind of like, without a ton of practice, give me another hour. But yeah, it's just fun to play. And you can play it really hard or really soft. Sometimes it's fun to play soft. And then I like to finish with that hard stroke on the just kind of like a finishing stroke. Okay, so let's see. We covered our double stroke roll, our single stroke 7. We covered our paradiddle pyramid. We covered some sticking. And one other thing I want to quickly touch base on is getting our hands to kind of work better. Sometimes it's good to do things where you play with your hands together. So maybe I might try the sound of, let's say, those diddles. And I'm trying to make my sticks really hit at the same time. So sometimes it helps to slow this down and then speed up. And I'm trying to listen to the drum, or the pad in this case, and see that my sounds are even. It can be really challenging, but you want your sounds to be even in each hand. So if it sounds like that in my left hand, it should sound similar. That one didn't sound that similar. So, listening will help you determine how much pressure to use in your hands as you play. And again, it's going to be different because our left hand is different than our right. Okay, there's a few things for you. I hope you're doing really well. Say bye, Sonny Jim. I guess he's kind of sacked out right here. I don't know if you can even see him. Let's see if I can raise him up a little bit so you can see him. There he is. Oh boy. There he is. He's a cool dude. You're a cool dude. All right. Peace.